and welcome to my review of The Dark Flame. Now you may have been expecting a review of Frontios, so I'll quickly do two announcements. Frontios is still happening, but at this current moment in time some of the files are corrupted, so I'm going to have to refilm it, and of course The Dark Flame is a requested review, so I thought I'd do this first. News about Big Finish Fans 2, that will be out on the 7th of February. This review was requested by Louis Murphy. So now let's go and look at The Dark Flame. So we have this nice sort of cosmos background there, Sylvester McCoy, Doctor Who, The Dark Flame. Then we have Sylvester in his New Adventures outfit. Then we have the planet this story is mostly set on. Then we have the relic of the Dark Flame, this skull. Then we have Lisa Bowerman's signature, who plays Bernice Summerfield, a brilliant companion. And privileged to meet her at Big Finish Day 6, other cast members, and we have The Dark Flame there. A further sidestep into Virgin Territory. On the side you have a little picture of Sylvester McCoy, The Dark Flame, number 42, so it is one from the first 50. Then we have The Dark Flame 4-part story, written by Trevor Baxendale, and then we have what the story is about, so do feel free to pause if you want to know more information about this story. So that's basically the cover. Now let's look at the booklet and the discs and then my overall thoughts on this. Okay, so here's the booklet. So if I open it up, we have author's notes, then we have production notes about it, like where it's set between recording date. Then we have pictures of the cast members there, and then we have end credits, other advertisements for the 7th Doctor audios and Doctor Who magazine. And then we have some cast information there, and this is part of the 40th anniversary releases, and we have a nice picture of Sylvester enlarged from the cover. So the disc art is basically a dark flame, and that's the same for disc 2. And there we have the backdrop, the relic of the Dark Flame, and of course Dark Flame there. So that's basically the way this audio is presented. Now let's look at my thoughts on The Dark Flame. When I met Lisa, she said this story's a bit of a Marmite one, and I have to say it's a fantastic story, with the story being rather dark and having some gruesome deaths, with one character being stabbed through the eye and having more adult themes. This is obviously to recreate the New Adventures and obviously try and get some sort of New Adventure elements on to audio. Trevor Baxendale, I feel, wrote a traditional Doctor Who story, and he really does grasp the three characters, the three leads in this character, the Doctor, Ace and Bernice, with giving them really believable dialogue, and it supports their character. My one criticism for this story has to be the villain, played by Michael Parade. Now this isn't Trevor Baxendale's fault for this. I think this is the way Michael Parade played the villain. Now the villain's meant to be this all-powerful sort of villain. It's sort of meant to be a leader of a cult and this sort of god-like figure. But the way Michael Parade plays the villain, it just comes across comical, and you just lose, you know, the whole sort of fear factor of the character. So that's my only criticism for this story. One thing to note about the first 50 Big Finish monthly range Doctor Who audios is that they have a thing for cults, like the Stones of Venice, Minute in Hell, and a couple of others. And I have to say the cult sort of storyline does fit into this story rather well. So my overall thoughts on this story: it has sparkling dialogue, especially for Bernice Summerfield, who gets some great one-liners. The best performance will either be Sylvester or Lisa. I can't pick between the two. And Sophie Aldred gets a great script for Ace, and this is a nice story for Sophie to explore Ace's character, with us getting a slightly matured side of Ace, showing that Ace has been travelling with the Doctor for a while. Overall, it's a great listen, and this story has inspired me to look into some more Bernice stories. So my overall rating for the story is 7 umbrellas out of 10. So this has been my review of Dark Flame. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. My next review, it will probably be Frontios if I get it working. If not, it will be Domain of the Void. So stick around for those reviews. Thank you very much for watching, and take care, stay awesome, because you're all brilliant people. So for now, goodbye.